It's time to put your costume on and listen to the Longcast.
Welcome to the Longcon
Alrighty.
podcast, where I hate you so much.
Actually, was ready.
Where we talk about conventions, other facets of geek culture, all those things. This is a video podcast right now.
RoboCop sequels.
RoboCop sequels with the robot doing the robot, all that junk. So, I'm Kevin.
I'm Dale.
I'm Nick.
And at the bottom it says who's talking, and it was the other way around.
Because
That's
I'm
talking now. I thought you were Kevin.
and Dale is Kevin.
Yeah.
I thought it was the cat.
And also, hey,
I got bored, so I started playing around with the other functions.
Primitives. So it's after Christmas now. So
Yes.
how's everybody's Christmas?
Horrible.
You got a horrible. Oh well, yeah. Dale, why don't you tell us about the death disease?
It won't
that-
go away.
Dale is
Well-
dying. Soon he will be dead.
For the last 3 weeks, I've been dying of this disease that's only been getting worse as it goes on. It started as just a cough, and then I got food poisoning, and then I threw up a lot, and then the cough got 3 times as worse where I couldn't breathe or anything. So I'm just trying to make sure if I die to take out my roommate, because she should not survive me.
I assume that when you die, your thermonuclear core will simply explode. You'll burst into an atomic explosion.
Dale
I
is the apocalypse.
I would hope so. I need to have that pacemaker installed. But I've been so sick, I lost 20 pounds of
Jeez.
everything.
In like 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You should
So
go out to California and patent that.
no, I
I
didn't
won't-
get any.
I
get
cough on you, you give me $20. For every pound you lose, you give me another $100.
I don't have any E. coli, so
Oh,
You could, though.
yeah, I don't like vegetables.
not with that attitude.
You gotta work for that.
Exactly.
I like
Uh,
looking at Steph in the bottom corner there. She just looks completely bored.
Oh, yeah. Well, she's like staring off into space.
I
like
know
some
exactly.
sort of
She's like, well, that thing in the corner is more interesting now.
I'm so far above these people.
Yes.
So
Either
we bypassed the prospect of not even acknowledging her, and then people who are watching are like, "Who's that person in the corner?"
She's a ghost. Her name is Steph. She's playing Dragon Age 2. It says that on the side of the screen if you open up chat.
Wait, where? What now? Oh.
On the far, open up
Speaking of,
chat.
Oh.
we can transition this back to Christmas because somebody got me a cool Dragon Age 2 thing.
What is it, Kevin? And who was this dashing young gentleman who got this for you?
I don't know. He's some jerk. And I think I've got that bag
I
out.
think that was
My messenger bag's out in the living room. But yeah, it's a pretty sweet thing. I've used that thing like so much already. Just
Way to be
like
prepared.
transport stuff to work, mainly food because I like food at work.
That was its intent, to be used to
Mhm.
transport
So is
stuff.
this a bag or what?
Yeah, it's a messenger bag, and it's
Oh.
like it's pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
So that was the Dragon Age 2 segue.
Uh-huh. Alright. Great.
I also got The Simpsons from Dale. Which is pretty
What was that? Oh,
That
was
is Jeff, Jeff's playing Skyrim off
just
camera,
disapproves
screaming
of
because
The
she's
Simpsons.
dying.
I really thought that might have been Sookie yelling at Steph. So.
He fell off a cliff. And stuff. Also, if you hear any feminine coughing, it's probably Steph, because I've heard that a few times.
I was warned of expletives.
Yeah,
That's
actually,
on the show.
That's what I was expecting.
So,
But I got Saints Row 4.
and what do you think of it so far, Dale?
So far, I do like it, but I do like 3 a lot better.
Yeah, 3 is good, but it is fun having the superpowers and just like, I'm just gonna run around Steelport and smash everything and shoot fire out of my hands.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about ever dying. Or
Yeah.
I've just kind of been blowing everything up with the dubstep gun right now.
The dubstep gun is so fun. Well, then everybody around you just starts doing, the robot and stuff like that.
I haven't played that particular game.
You really should. Wait, they might not give it for Max, so I think you're screwed.
I mean, I have consoles.
Yeah, I don't like. We talked about this. I don't think Saints Row is like your type of game.
Probably not.
Yeah, but
I've been trying to find a game for you that you can play with us, Nick, and it just doesn't exist with Max. I'm sorry.
TF2 is about it.
Yeah.
I have that on my Steam account.
Yeah, we need to play some TF2.
Plus, my Mac is from 2008, so
That's not bad.
newer stuff. I don't know. Like,
upgrade it to the trash bin.
way newer stuff is probably not runnable.
Yeah, well, Mac really doesn't have any new stuff, unfortunately, so I think you're okay.
Yeah, we just got we're getting the new Mac Pros at work, so we're getting like a cool upgrade.
The ashtrays?
Yes. Well, yeah.
So what are you guys going to do with
rubber
the
spins? I don't know. They're probably going to go be our like render farm or something like that. So.
I was going to say maybe sell it, give it to Nick.
Oh, we're not. No, this is CBS owned devices.
I know.
I want all their
If they're going to sell it.
No, we'll probably take the parts and like, hey, we're going to upgrade this RAM and all that junk, and then hey, we're going to use this processing power and turn it into a render farm.
Yeah, that's lame. Last year, you probably could have been like, it has the answer to who the mother is on How I Met Your Mother stored in the hard drives, and you could have sold it on eBay.
Yeah.
Do people still use eBay?
My dad discovered eBay recently, and he's been like,
he's been buying
I went over to his house, and it's just like all this. He does. All right, you know how people way back in the day used to do like antiquing all the time?
Mm-hmm.
He's turned eBay into an antique mall. So he just like he gathers it all and puts it in his house, and he's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but it was on eBay and it was cheap.
I think Steph just died in a video game.
All right.
So
she's been probably killed by the flying death bugs.
Flying death bugs. So, Nick, did you get anything cool for Christmas? Because Dale and I said stuff that we got.
I got something. I got a
tree.
This weird drawing by this guy.
Oh yeah.
It's a big old apple bear, and it's go down, sneak up on you. It go cut you up, it go cut you into little ribbons, it go put you all, it go eat you up.
I think there are 2 of those happy bears in there.
Yeah, you upload the image, put it in the link dump.
It's on my work computer. I don't think I have it on my current computer.
Well, I have it in my email.
Well, then you do the.
I'll work on getting that.
You go take a dump in there.
Hey, this is a family podcast.
Dale, eat. Activate.
Eat for everyone. It's eat for everyone.
Can't even like conjure up cues for Dale. Set him
We
up.
haven't
and,
earned
like,
the
go
E
over
yet.
there.
No. I'm not gonna just start swearing for no reason. I have to have a reason.
Do you have a roommate story?
Well, she's got this sickness now. So,
So mission accomplished.
like, yeah, we'll see if she survives. She needs to get food poisoning though, I think, because one's a catalyst for the other. So, but our house started leaking too, so that's interesting. The windows started leaking and our door froze solid.
So the house is trying to kill you both.
Yeah, I'm thinking it did. It like a whole solid layer of ice went around the outside of the front door.
Jeez.
And I went to go open it, and I kind of snapped the handle, like the metal handle. I snapped in half. And then that's when the
door handle.
Yeah, and then that's when the window started leaking right next to it. And now it's leaking in her bedroom too.
Yeah, your house is coming to kill you.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I told about the vacuum cleaner incident where she thought it was broken.
Dale, it has you surrounded.
It's just how I want it. That way, any way I can fire it, I'll hit it.
True. Very true. Oh.
But yeah, not too much of the roommate just because the holidays and me trying not to die. We can always tell about how the cat decided you deserve to get punched by.
Yeah.
So I threw the box out already, but Jen got me some like cappuccino cups and like a thing, and the box had like there's the box and then there's like the tab on the top had a hole in it that could fold down in to hold the cups in place. And it was on the cat loves playing with boxes, so it's like in the floor, and I'm laying on the floor, and he's on the other side of the box. So then I'm like, I see you, and he looks at me, and he runs up, and he just goes right in my eye.
As it should be.
Oh yeah, there's the picture.
Let me scroll. Okay, so we got the title here.
There are like so many people who are just confused at our obsession with the Shonies.
And here we got me, and I look pretty mean, let me tell you that. We got Shoni Bear. We got Jess down here with a knife, and she's got her Fallout shoes.
True story.
Done up like a Mike Mignola comic book.
Yeah. So that happened. So that's what I got Nick for Christmas. I drew him a picture. And Dale, I still haven't gotten your presents are like literally right there, but
and you couldn't bring it over today. Why?
Because I had to work.
What about before you went to work?
I was washing dishes.
Aha!
Hey, Nick joined us.
So,
like I'm
okay.
trying not to laugh.
If you acknowledge her, it makes it harder for her not to laugh.
I'm just watching her at the bottom, just kind of shake, just laughter.
They're talking to me. I don't know. This is representation. Representation of Steph is just this.
You can write a blog post. Stephanie Lurks and Podcast.
You can link to this video. It'll be a YouTube video after we're done broadcasting. So, I don't know. So I guess that kind of, Nick, you already know what I got, Dale. Dale, I'll get you your gift. I don't know, maybe tomorrow or something like that. But
okay.
Did you guys get any decent presents from other people?
Oh yeah.
Nah.
No.
No.
Dale's unimpressed with Christmas.
It's okay, Dale. I got you some good stuff.
Okay.
But
I can verify.
I got here. I got this, and then I got that. So.
Pizza and games.
Yes, pretty much. Okay, and then I got they gave me a big Hershey bar with almonds in it. And I'm like.
You got the person who doesn't like chocolate that much, a big chocolate bar?
Yep, pretty much. So I gave it to my mom. I'm like, this is from my aunt. Because they're like, we don't know what to get Dale. Dale likes chocolate, right? I hate my family.
I got a bunch of awesome comic books.
Why? Are you going to go away in a moment?
What?
I don't know. You just started looking around like something was hovering over you.
It's just like this vacuum cleaner sound that's in my ears right now, and I'm like, what is that?
That's you losing your hearing.
Yeah.
It's getting sucked out through my brains.
Like a vacuum.
Nice knowing you.
Steph is like, controller.
Yeah.
Controller worked good. I control video.
I'm Batman.
I can do it too.
Is that you can't eat the controller. That doesn't help you.
No, that's not food. Someone spray her with the bottle. Dale, you have the spray bottle, right?
Hold on. Yeah, I'll work on that.
Got her.
So Steph, Steph's been on the podcast before. She was on the one with everybody at what was it, Wizard World?
C2E2 Wizard World?
Yes.
It wasn't C2E2. I wasn't there, so he jumped
I
to the
know, that was
podcast
the
without
best
me.
podcast we had.
Yeah. It was so good you didn't even invite me to
We
listen to it.
podcasted all weekend at C2E2. It just we didn't have any equipment.
Giant party.
Yeah.
Man, I'm looking forward to the C2E2 2014. 'Cause,
Why?
Well, it'll be 2 years that I've been to C2E2 at that point.
Maybe it'll be
Since-
3.
No,
Someone else will get married.
no,
What?
no! Don't even make jokes about that. We don't talk about that.
Why? I don't understand.
That's yeah.
Don't you love your family? Maybe Jess will get married.
No, I don't, no.
We could go to California and probably go to like a hippie commune.
Yeah. Yeah. Either that or maybe your mom will need you for something. And so you're going to have to watch the cat for leaving for a week.
I'm gonna have to wash the cat.
Watch, not wash.
I know. It sounded like wash though.
Oh, okay.
So, well, I guess we're not going to spend the whole time talking about gifts, but what games have you guys been playing, Steph? We already know what game you're playing because Nick told us, and it's
Apparently,
a
she
profile.
designed her entire lady and then clicked something and she vanished.
What?
Yeah.
This was in the game, I assume?
Well, she just started Dragon Age 2. So she
What?
designed a hawk and then she deleted it.
Has she,
Okay.
has she never played Dragon Age 2 before?
She was basically just slamming her hands down on the keyboard,
Got it. So,
biting the controller.
someone is going to be starting Dragon Age Origins soon, from what I understand.
Yeah, well, Jen had already started it, unless you're talking about Nick.
No.
Okay. Hey, they're both about the same distance into the game.
I started.
I really thought you were. Hey, they're both about the same person.
If there was an award for amount of time starting Dragon Age Origins, I'd have it.
Yeah, you just gotta get all the characters. Once you get all the characters in Origins, I'm one to talk about getting all the characters in a game. In a Dragon Age game. I never got Isabella in Dragon Age 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jess just called you lame from off camera.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I got her in the second places that I started.
No. He goes, oh, it didn't tell me to go there, so I didn't decide to go look and check anything out.
It was before the point where I started like talking to all of my teammates, after every mission. Which is something I should have known to do because of Mass Effect and Dragon Age Origins, but it's just like out of my brains. So, and then it was like, oh, you didn't pick up Isabella. Too bad.
Yep. Way to be terrible.
Fun fact.
Whole part of a whole reason the whole story's taking place is all nothing. He has no.
It was really interesting with the Kunari because I'm like, why are they really here?
I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Were you guys on a cruise and you guys decided to land?
We should probably stop talking before we get into spoilers.
Spoilers.
But Steph, make sure you talk to everybody in your party and go to all the locations between each quest.
Otherwise,
you might
Kevin
miss
will come
people.
and he will destroy you.
I'm really surprised I didn't miss, like, Barrack somehow.
Varric's the best.
Kevin didn't have Hawk in his party. He was so bad at it.
He just had the Mumbari.
Yeah. There was that one battle where it was basically Hawk and the Mabari the entire time. Dale, you know about that one, right? With the Varenthal or whatever, the spider creature.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah.
Hey,
But
because you suck.
I'm like, okay, here's my strategy. I'm going to make Hawk
Away.
just the giant meat tank. So he had like high constitution, best armor that he could get, but not a whole lot of damage because I just focused on defense. And then I'm like, this will open up the rest of my party to be all offense. Great. Well, what I didn't know is when I ran ahead to go taunt the thing, it's just going to ignore me and jump over me and squish my party. So, and then I had a low damage guy hacking the thing apart. The battle took me like a half hour to do.
If you turn your attention to my screen, Skyrim seems to have frozen, and Jess fell off the couch.
I like how I can see.
Yeah, I'm a hologram.
I know. Go back. It's better. It looks like you're futuristic, like you're in Minority Report.
Court martial.
So what games are you playing, Nick?
Splinter Cell Blacklist.
And what happened about that? I heard you rage quit that today.
Yeah, well, I was dying a lot.
Oh, don't do that.
I'm just listening to what I assume is.
I was like, what kind of weird noises are going on?
Hey there, Steph. You want to mute your mic?
Oh, is that coming from Steph? I thought that was Jess. I thought Jess was murdering people.
That's what I thought too.
No, the TV is off.
But not the hologram TV.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
tell
I'm
us,
playing
yeah.
Blacklist. And there's this part where you steal like this data drive thing, and you're trying to get out,
Mm-hmm.
and they know that there's someone in there, so they're like walking around looking for you. And normally, if you take cover behind something and they start to come around the corner,
Mm-hmm.
you can push X, and then he'll like trip them and like stab them in the throat. And this happens every single time, except for when I really need it to, and then it just is non-responsive. So then I start blaming the controller and Ubisoft, and
I had a lot of that kind of thing happen in Uncharted 1 at the beginning. And I think that's the reason that you didn't play it, is because you had a similar... Didn't you start it?
yeah, well, I was playing it, and Drake would just spin in circles and get shot instead of hiding behind stuff.
Yeah.
This is an effective way to adventure.
No. It gets a lot better in 2 and 3 though. I can promise you. They like retooled everything, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get another PS3, so.
Well, Dale has my copy right now, so whenever he finishes with that, and like no rush, Dale. So.
Yeah, I gotta finish Last of Us.
Yeah, you do.
Yes. Steph has my Last of Us. I'll have to get it back so I can play DLC.
Yeah, I'm
What did they
considering
add?
getting that DLC. It's how would you like? I don't know how far along you are into it, so.
I got to the first room with the clickers.
Okay, then you don't know it. It's an LE DLC, so.
Oh, light emitting diode.
It's that's it's LED. It's really bright.
No, it's like a prequel, so
Gotcha.
it basically shows her, because you get to see Joel's past at the beginning, so it kind of shows hers.
Mm-hmm.
So, to my knowledge, that's what it's basically about.
Thanks. I'm glad I got blinded.
Yeah.
What?
I'll
What?
find you again with the CD.
Uh-huh.
I can do it too.
I'll
Damn it.
destroy you.
Oh, yeah. So they gave me like a high-powered flashlight as one of my gifts for at work. I won. We had a
Dale's
white
gonna
elephant.
MacGyver trouble is what he's going to do.
So I have it downstairs in the box, and I really wish I would have brought it up here because I got that, a meat thermometer, and a like light up Christmas tree for our white elephant at work. The one where I got the food poisoning from. So I got like 4 gifts.
He's just unwrapping. Whoa, what's this? It's a cloud of food poisoning.
It's death in a box.
Merry
Red
Christmas.
Death. Dale got tuberculosis for Christmas.
Oh man.
Fa la 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 la.
So I beat Call of Duty Ghosts.
What did you think of Call of Duty Ghosts?
I thought that level where you're in the skyscraper is really fun,
Mm-hmm.
but overall, I thought it was kind of dumb. Like,
I liked it. I thought it was
the characters were annoying, except for Varric.
Keegan.
The voice acting from Hash and
Yeah,
like Elias was terrible.
your brother's voice actor is pretty bad.
Yeah, the dad wasn't too great either.
He is better than Hash though.
He's better than Hash. Anyone who ever did anything is better than Hash.
I really never paid attention to him when they were talking.
It's,
I just knew what we had to do next, and that was it.
The beginning of the game.
Do you have an impression, Nick?
Of Hash?
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, that's our dad." It was annoying. And then that one level where you have to carry the dog, and then they're like, "Look up the dog, but also kill everyone because we can't shoot people."
Yeah.
Just wander aimlessly.
But they put that in such a wrong place in the game because you just lost your dad.
What's important is that we don't separate.
And at that point, you're like, why do I care that much about a wounded dog? I care more about the guy who just killed my dad. Oh, wait.
Steph unmuted herself.
What?
Dragons
I
again.
know that. We still have family. And understand.
Maybe we should just do, like, a commentary
We
on...
need to get to Guam and take
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what part of the game she's on.
I'm trying to
The
listen.
beginning. They're leaving Ferelden to get to
I don't-
Kirkwall.
I don't think they... No, the dark spawn! Get him! Get him! Oh no, he killed what's-her-face! I don't think they've gotten to Asha Belanon yet.
No. Nope.
Alright, Steph, I'm gonna mute you. There we go.
It's got that, like, look of discontent.
Oh, you're gonna get such a look.
You wanted me in here, now I'm playing games.
So, Dale, are you playing anything other than Saints Row?
Yes. Before I got Saints Row, I was playing this.
That looks like Batman.
Yep,
It is.
Arkham Origins.
Yeah, he got me that for my birthday.
Yeah. I'm like a quarter of the way through, but I have most of the side stuff, the collectible crap done. I think I probably have like little bits and pieces.
I'm sure the developers would love to hear you refer to it as that.
What?
No.
Is this side stuff?
Yeah, well, yeah, whatever. Go on.
That's the way it is. At least in Saints Row 4, they're just like, this is gonna be most of the thing, is you're gonna have to go get the side stuff.
I didn't mind because you get like flying powers and running powers. So it's like, whatever, I'm across the city already.
At that point, they should just give you the superpower of flight.
Yeah, they never actually do give you flight, but you get pretty close by the end with the gliding and then super jump and then glide again.
Yeah.
Plus, you can trade in your points for airfare miles.
There's an achievement to, like, I think super sprint, and then super glide, like, a certain number of miles. So.
No.
So there.
Yeah. So you're kind of right. We're also playing Battlefield 4 and liking that. We kind of just abandoned the Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer. It was alright for a while, and then it was... We just like, let's go back to Battlefield.
What?
I went into that Xbox Live for like 5 minutes and I was done with it. Like spawn shot in the head, spawn shot in the head. Dead.
Yeah.
Corpsey corpse.
So, I'm not going to be the type of person who's like, yeah, Battlefield all the way. You know, I'm never going to play a Call of Duty game ever. I'm not going to play the Treyarch ones, but yeah. I'll pick up the next Call of Duty that Activision does.
I mean...
You mean Infinity Ward? Because aren't they always act?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Infinity Ward.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, Battlefield's good. We've been having fun with that.
I thought there was a bunch of glitches with that.
I haven't encountered any.
I think they fixed most of it.
Yeah,
It was just a lot of people getting dropped.
Yeah, people are complaining like, hey, EA fixed my game, and it's like, it's not really that broken. I haven't seen all the stuff they're complaining about, so I don't know.
Sometimes I play Bethesda games right away when they come out, and sometimes people have enormous glitches with those, but I've never had any glitches in Bethesda games either, which are supposed to be notorious for glitches.
There were some pretty funny ones that I saw on YouTube when Skyrim first came out. It's like the flying horse one and stuff like that, but yeah, I never encountered any myself.
The saber cat spinning around and helicoptering up into the sky.
Yes,
I never saw any glitches like that.
Oh, I'll have to link you. I could link you here, but I don't want to like, hey, look at this stuff, even though it's relevant.
Just link it to Jess, so she'll want to play more.
Deal with a broken screen. That sounds like a glitch to me.
I'm pretty sure she went to bed.
Oh, okay.
Why did you look up when you were looking around?
Yeah, she might be on the ceiling. You never know.
Steph's looking at us like we've lost her goddamn mind.
We had minds to begin with.
Well, fine, whatever. Sanity.
Yay! We had sanity. I thought we were all crazy.
No, just not you, boy. You haven't worked in retail.
True. This is true. Yeah, desk jockey. Well, technically, I did work at Aerosols, but I was the stock guy, so I didn't have to deal with customers.
Yeah.
And dealing with people is kind of the part that makes people go crazy when they work in retail.
Well, yeah.
I worked at a hotel, that counts.
Right. Well, that's why I counted you as part of it.
Nick, did you ever tell the story of the Salmon Man?
Probably not on here.
Because I think that's relevant, because that was like Christmas a couple of years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
You might
Christmas.
as well tell about him.
2010.
There you go. Tell that story. I think it was 2010 or 2011. It was one of the two.
It must have been 2010 because that's when I worked there. So,
Oh, there you go.
all right. I was working front desk at the hotel, and there was this guy who was like ginormous, humongous guy who like basically lived there. I didn't know what his deal was, but he was there every day that I was there, and I worked there for just like 3 months, but he was there the whole time. And one time I had to fix a computer in the lobby, which I really just had to reconnect it to the internet, and because he was trying to go online, and he was like hovering behind me when I was trying to fix it, and he smelled like bad salmon, and it was disgusting and horrible, and I was like trying not to pass out as I'm like on the computer like doing stuff, and I was just like, oh god, clicking stuff, you know, trying not to pass out. So anyway, that's the first part of his nickname, because I called him the salmon scented cookie man. So part number two, one time Kevin came to hang out with me just because at night at a hotel in Grafton, Wisconsin, there aren't any people, so I just sat behind the desk for a few hours.
Yeah, after the business section closes down, it's like a dead, ghost town.
So
Same time he found the keys.
it was,
I can't believe you guys couldn't see those. They're right there.
like we lost the keys, and Kevin was like, "Oh, they're right here on the table." But anyway, we did this thing where we'd bake cookies, and we'd put them out, you know, the hotel table thing where the front desk, and then it's like free cookies, take one. So I was carrying a tray from the kitchen back to the front desk, and the salmon scented cookie man came through, and he went, "Oh, are those cookies?" And he takes his hands and he just scoops them all up out of the basket that I was holding, every single one, and like waddles back to his room. And
Well, I'm sitting behind the desk while Nick was going and doing this, and the Salmon Man came between us. I'm like, he does exist. He did take all the cookies.
So I looked down at my empty pan of what once were delicious cookies. I just turned around and abruptly went back into the kitchen.
to make more
Yeah.
cookies.
I wanted to eat those cookies.
Well, you didn't want them after Salmon Man touched them, because they
No.
were probably salmon cookies at that point.
What was that salmon? I don't know.
He's probably a salmon now.
Yeah. So that's the story of the salmon scented cookie man.
Fun times.
So this format is new for us for the
Yeah,
podcast.
it is. We're used to doing audio podcasts, and we decided that, hey, we don't want to pay for a Podomatic subscription, so
Is
we're
that
going to
really what
convert
it's called?
Podomatic.com. It's a pro subscription, whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't want to pay for it, and we kind of ran out of space on our account because they give you like 500 gigs or something like that for free, and we filled that up, say, over the course of, I don't know how many, almost a year. I mean, I think we started March of this year? It
Yeah.
was right after C2E2, right?
Well, whatever. This is the 9th one.
Yeah, so,
9 months.
Our
yeah, but I'm
podcast
saying
would just
we
be
started it, and we started it right before C2E2, and then we did one shortly after that. Because I remember you guys talking about it, and I was like, I'm wondering how much it could go. So yeah, I'm like, well, if we're gonna put it on YouTube anyway, because YouTube, you can put videos on there for free. So free versus paying.
For now.
For now, yeah.
Plus gets more.
So I'm like, well, why don't we do a video podcast then? So it just turned into a Google Hangout, more or less. So, yeah,
So
that's
far
just
it's going
anything.
splendid.
Yeah.
Eventually, Steph will be able to talk in the podcast.
Yeah, we'll have guests and stuff like that, because we
So
get
he is
Steph on here.
sleeping and we do not want to wake her, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, the cat is sleeping, so Steph can't talk.
She still didn't tell me how she got Sookie in that pizza box.
Yeah.
Something tells me it's funny.
No, it's fine.
It's all good, Kevin.
Yeah, it's
Go to
fine.
sleep.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. My brain's telling me not to trust you guys.
Never do that.
So, I got my calendars, the ones I'm in.
Oh, God.
Yeah, as if he didn't have enough of an ego. Now he's got more.
Yay!
Calendar form.
So that's a part of this project, and that's not me, but this capstone Diego.
Project.
Let's see your page.
But it's still in plastic.
What's your
It's like mint in box, Nick.
What month are you?
I'm February.
Oh, god damn it.
Alright, we should stop talking about this now.
You have a rose in the picture, right?
Maybe.
Uh-huh. Like, I'd love to see it, and then, like, February 14th, it's got, like, his phone number and his email on there.
And my face going...
Yeah. And it's got, like, his dimensions and everything.
I'm a 36C. Can you tell?
More than 36 are gonna see, but that's a whole nother issue.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I don't really know.
And at the very bottom, it has, like, his likes and dislikes, his turn-ons and turn-offs.
True story.
See, what does Kevin not like? My Little Pony.
Being king.
Poor grammar.
Poor grammar.
Cats punching him in the face.
Yeah, my eye hurt for like a day.
I would say Homestuck, but I'm pretty sure that's everyone that isn't a Homestuck.
Yeah.
I just killed 1/3 of our viewership, didn't I?
Cookies.
You killed the Hans Gruber? What?
What?
I said I just alienated 1/3 of our viewership, didn't I?
You said you killed Hans Gruber. I'm like, well, good on you. Thought he was already dead.
I don't even
Yeah,
know
John
who that
threw him out a window.
I don't know who Hans Gruber is.
He's the bad guy in Die Hard.
which is a movie that takes place around Christmas.
Stop linking things back together.
You're the one with the Christmas tree.
I think
You
he's
watch
got a
Christmas
Google page open that just says things that are related to Christmas that he can bring up, and like no one said Hans Gruber. He just threw that in just so he would have something to talk about it.
That's true.
I think so.
So Jen says that you were going to beat Saints Row, then you're going to beat Arkham, and then you're going to make her play Origins.
Pretty much.
What if she hates Origins? Will you dump her?
No. That's her. She's at a point right now where she is not caring about
Were
Origins.
you going to murder her?
Like Hans Gruber.
No, I haven't gotten a full answer. What will happen if she doesn't like Origins?
She's already said that she thinks Alistair's pretentious. Because when she started playing, like we got to Ostagar, and then we were pretty much done. It's just, I don't know, like Origins or the whole series is, like she likes to sit there and watch me play, but then it's like you're watching me play my experience in the game, but then I could sit here and like, all right, you make the choices. There's so many choices in that game. It's just like a personal kind of game.
Yeah, I heard you won't let her play the elf.
What?
What? Nothing. Never mind. Forget it.
What?
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 This is a good podcast.
What?
I'm so confused.
Who said that? What now? We have too many people.
You said who in the what now?
Are you gonna? Will you let Jen play any race she wants to?
Oh yeah, the character she already started is actually a guy. She's
I said race, not sex.
I know, but she's a human.
Thanks for deflecting.
She's a human male. Is what she played.
Okay.
Jen is a human male?
Her character is.
That explains the calendar.
So, Mr. February, do you get a commission at all
For what?
for the calendar?
Oh, do I? No. No. My commission is like, hey, I got this shirt and I got some calendars and a cosplay bingo card and the button and some other stuff.
He got more stuff than I thought he got. I thought he just got a calendar.
No.
I saw him take a selfie of the shirt earlier, so I knew about that.
I was like, I didn't do that. It wasn't like that at all.
It was a selfie, and it was exactly like that.
Yeah, I made duck lips and everything.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I actually did that when in one of my progress pictures for my Hellgate Hunter goggles. I had the balaclava on and I was doing like duck lips under that to do a selfie.
Oh.
Nobody could really tell though.
I would hope not. But that's kind of pointless, isn't it? I'm so glad you told us.
I mean, you could see like the curve of my face under the material, but.
No. I don't think he saw you do that, Nick.
No.
Last I saw you, you had your glasses in your mouth, and that was it.
No. I was just mimicking Steph, and she wasn't paying attention.
I was doing that earlier.
Now I'm hiding.
So,
This is a
C2E2.
C2E2 is on Thursday, right?
Not this coming Thursday, obviously, but it starts. Well, we're going to be going down there on a Thursday. The first day of it is
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Do we have a room for that yet?
Yeah, we got a room right away.
Okay.
C2E2 Zarkon. That's the one. Dragon Con, on the other hand, we still don't have a room for.
If
What did I say? I said, do you want me just to start trying to get a room right away? They're like, oh, no, it's fine. Brooks got it. So if we don't
Why would you have listened to him? I tried to get a room right away for Dragon Con.
I know. We don't have one. You're carrying us.
What?
Better start working on that upper body strength.
Yep.
But we're talking about like where we're gonna sleep. What, are you gonna sleep on my shoulders?
Yeah, we're gonna build a tree fort on you.
If we have to go walk through Hobo Land, you're
Well,
carrying.
I am kind of like an ent.
Yeah, I'm not gonna walk through Hobo Land.
It tried to eat part of Nick's costume.
Yeah. If we're that far away, I don't want to go.
Taking a taxi wasn't that bad.
Yeah, that's the whole point of getting there and getting back, especially if we're gonna hang out for the nightlife thing.
Yeah.
We got a limo that one time.
Yeah.
I didn't wait. What? I didn't get a limo.
Well,
It was
we were in the room.
running at taxi rates or something.
Yeah,
Is
they
that
were.
fair?
They were out of taxis. So they're like, well, we've got this limo. Here you go. Get in the limo. So the limo took us to our hotel.
What? I didn't get a limo. Is that fair? I hate
Well, it's not like we drove around in it, like
Yeah,
sipping
we just-
champagne and stuff. It
we
drove
went
us to the hotel.
We went to like 0.7
No,
miles to the hotel.
don't try to make me feel better. No, just no.
Actually, it was a party. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It had a hot tub in it.
Mhm.
Well, I bet.
Wallace was
Went
there.
back in time. It was a DeLorean limo.
Hmm.
And it had a hot tub, so it was like a hot tub time machine.
Yeah. Huh.
John Cusack was there. He wouldn't leave.
John Cusack never leaves.
No. America wants him to, but he just won't.
Okay, so if we're doing C2E2 Dragon Con, what else are we planning on it?
That's the only ones that I know of for now. I'm probably going to go to Wizard World.
Yeah. So even though that's like the week before now, right? Before Dragon Con?
Before Dragon Con, but we don't have a room for Dragon Con.
Yeah.
I think we had one by now last year.
Yeah. I
Well,
thought
that was thanks to Brooke, but I don't
Yeah.
want to like keep depending on Brooke.
Yeah, I had that thought, and so I tried to get one this year.
I know. And then, yeah, nobody was. All the hotels just disappeared, and the website broke and everything.
God,
So-
I had it going on 2 different computers, and I got to the purchase screen like 9 times, and each time it redirected me back to the lobby. Dragon Con, stupid hotel jerks.
Unfortunate.
If C2E2 ever gets big enough that I don't get a room, and I've been going since the first one, I'm going to start getting all sorts of, what's the word?
Angry.
Entitled. I'm going to act all entitled.
alive.
I see Jess is wearing her Christmas present.
Oh, yeah.
Hair.
Yes, I gave her hair for Christmas.
She's pointing at us.
You got a Vault 101 hoodie.
Ah.
It matches her shoes.
hmm
I would hope so.
She's breaking stuff.
Dead air. Dead
Steph
air.
says she's wearing her Xmas present to herself. Looks like a Battlestar Galactica
Yeah,
shirt.
it's
Ooh.
Galactastar, black to bad.
Battle Steph Galactica.
Yes.
Admiral Snooky.
Hey Dale,
What?
you got some Easy Mac behind you.
Yeah, about that. That's actually box I just use when I transport stuff. So that's got all my like knickknacks when I moved over, and I just never got rid of all of it. So I don't want.
Sounds like he has like 100 miniature U's in there, Nick. All his knickknacks.
Yeah.
100?
Yeah.
That's a
They're all
lot.
just like they're all just like this.
Yeah, behind me is my wall of all my crap that I just don't have a drawer for. So it's got all my games and everything. Dun, 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 dun.
And that's Jess, even though it's focused on Dale.
This time there was no hologram when he turned it.
Nope, he didn't turn it far enough.
Look at Steph's picture.
It's like we should have.
Lights.
It's like we should have wrote up an itinerary or something for stuff.
No, this is just the best one. The first video Rooster Teeth podcast is the worst podcast of all time.
Which one?
The first video podcast for Rooster Teeth, the audio version, half their mics don't work. It's terrible. So we're okay.
Okay.
You say that now, but when Bly tries to put it on YouTube, the whole thing's going to be corrupted. And it's just going to mash all our voices together.
In all fairness, we did have a rough time getting started. It took us, 45 minutes?
41 minutes.
How long have we been going?
We're almost done. I think we've got another 8 minutes.
Oh,
Okay.
so we should probably come up with something funny for them to hear then.
Probably, because it's just been, drolling on and on this entire
You
time.
got nothing, no one asks questions, we don't know why we're doing this. We think Nick's getting eaten in the background because the
I
joke
just threw another head.
Dale likes it when everybody reacts to flashing lights and sound.
There's no flashing lights, it was just a clicky noise. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do it too, manually.
Mm-hmm.
My mouse has been hijacked.
You've been mouse jacked.
That sounded dirty. Oh yeah. So I also got this chocolate. Do you know this kind?
Cold
It looks like white chocolate to me.
No,
But-
what I'm saying.
All right, hold on.
Make this sparkly.
It looks like white chocolate to me.
No, it is white chocolate. I'm saying it says Northern chocolate, so I didn't know if it was a good one or not. And it has a picture of an otter holding an eagle or a dove or something. And
It says bee, and there's a picture of a bee on it.
Yeah, it says utterly peaceful. What?
You take your pun chocolate and you go.
I've got a monocle.
Look,
What's going on?
utterly peaceful.
Where did my life go so wrong?
That's right. And now Dr. Nick is
Kevin,
here.
do you like my monocle?
It's pretty fantastic.
Yes.
Using Google effects.
Da-da.
Amazing that it floats in the air. All right, I don't know what's going on there.
I'm gonna have all the.
Oh, sweet Jeebus. What happened to Dale?
I just got attacked by Jess with a lemon. What's up, gentlemen?
This is all it's going to be. Oh, Steph's back. This is all it's going to be for the
I
rest of
paused my game.
Oh, she's alive.
She does speak.
I will speak quietly.
Everyone on the podcast just freaked out. Like, oh god, she's real.
So how's Dragon Age 2 going?
It's
Like,
good.
See, that's the thing. Nick enables all these things, and then I get to start playing with them.
What? This is just how it looks.
This is just how I look.
I think. You okay, Steph?
Bark.
Steph is turning into a couch.
Holy crap! What the hell did Nick do? He like
What is
turned
this?
into Jack Frost.
I am the ghost of this old Greek.
No! What is?
He's the ghost of
going
the
on?
Coliseum. That's not the Coliseum. Yeah. But
Like
you
a floating mug.
But you had your brain all along.
Oh. This is like one of my crazy dreams.
Hey, look, I can finally have a beard.
I got a cake.
Kevin, I try to go goatee.
That is way too dark for it to be.
Bring in all of the bacon and eggs that you have.
We have a laugh track now. Can you guys hear those noises too? Okay, I didn't want it to be only on my side.
I'm so manly that I grow mustaches like this.
You
okay, Blythe?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, you should rename this podcast Nick and Dale Figure Out What Google Plus Hangouts Can Do.
Good Nick, evil Nick. Good Nick, evil Nick. Good Nick, evil Nick.
We have a little
good
now.
So that's the Long Con podcast. I'm just gonna put this on Nick for a while. Timing is a little off there.
That's then how a sad trombone is played.
It's yours.
Since when is this a trombone, Dale?
Sorry, but everything I say is pretty legit.
This is ridiculous.
No, it's not.
Most definitely ridiculous.
That's just gonna be me in the podcast from now on. It's just me playing with the sounds that try to fit the podcast.
Wait, Dale, you're
I
doing
am
the
so sorry.
soundboard?
SMRT.
Dale, you're doing the soundboard and Nick is doing the rest.
Yeah.
I thought Nick was doing all that stuff.
He was my sound tech.
You won the Game of Thrones.
Yeah. I'm King Sniffles. Who has a dog for their house sigil?
We're going to lose
Clegane.
all of our viewers
Clegane.
for reasons
Clegane,
of
yes.
Google Plus.
We should have found these things sooner.
Alright, well, we're about at time, so we should probably wrap this up. Not to quote Gus or anything. Mountains. Why are you swimming in the sand?
As we see the blowfish with scuba equipment. Well, now, come back.
There's a terror in reality.
Okay, look. This is what happens when you don't give us questions to answer. Okay? Please give us questions to answer. So this doesn't happen next time.
Yarr.
Anyway.
He's an educated pirate.
This is the Long Con Podcast. You can email us your questions to thelongconpodcast, all one word, at gmail.com. Or if you're friends with me, Kevin, on Tumblr, Twitter, or Facebook, I will annoy you with question prompts. But anyway, I'm gonna sign off. So have a good one.
His horns go with it.
Bye, everybody.
His eyebrows. Just keep, yeah, look, they move.